Hello again, YouTube. So we talked about body count, and we kind of stand along those lines, but I'm gonna do it a little different now. I want to show you guys some of the ramifications of dealing with women with high body counts. Now, y'all might not think this stuff matters, but in the universe, everything we do matters. So you want to be careful, and I'm going to show you some stuff that I believe the Most High wanted me to talk about this. It's important, it's key. So, you're dealing with these women with these high body counts. You know that they not going to have the blessing on them. Like if you go back to biblical days, these are the type that would be in the shrines and the altar for the priests and stuff to sneak around with this, that, and the other. This is one of the reasons why he told them, Pharisees, he that's without sin cast the first stone, because he knew they was messing with her too. But they was trying to judge her. Like maybe that particular day they was fasting or something. So they wanted to judge her even though some of them had messed with her. That was a revelation that I got. You know, so when you're a prophet, sometimes you privy to things that other people might not see or know. And that's one of the reasons why he told them, let he who was without sin cast the first stone. He knew they wasn't always keeping the Sabbath. He knew what they were doing. Since he had the full operation of prophecy within himself. That's why he said that to him. And that kind of brings us along our subject matter on this particular video. You women, you wonder why you having such a hard time, why you gotta rely on food stamps and in and out of eviction and stuff like that, and it's not just merely money management. You wonder why you so negative and why you talk the way you do, why you don't know anything about the Most High, so on and so forth. I'm gonna help you on this one. See, you think that, first of all, let's go here. Women have sex drive just like men, right? But sex doesn't work the same way in them. You know, they don't need it, or shall I say, well, it's a need because we don't have self-control. But they don't have the cravings for it, I'll say it like that, like we do. They use it for whatever reason they want to use it. Maybe they like a guy. Maybe they want to catch him up because he got money. They want to secure the bag. It's all different reasons why they do the things they do in regards to opening up and laying down with a man. It's different for them. But as they continue to do it, it like becomes adultery. Now you can get forgiveness for all of your sexual activity, in particular before you was in a marriage union. When you get into a marriage union, forgiveness gonna work different because you know better than to have more than one man, and you married to this man, you ain't supposed to be laying with no other man. So all of these things going on, right? And this is why a lot of them have what people call bad luck on them. A black cloud over their head, if you will. See, first of all, especially when you do those sexual acts that don't produce childbirth, even if you don't allow him entrance, those acts are gonna produce a negative energy over your life. They are. Just be honest about it. Now you can pray and it'll get better, but if you revert back to it in any way, that negative energy is gonna come back. Whether it's, remember, rebellion is as the sin of witchcraft. So if you rebel against your husband, the negative energy that you had before you came to them will come back to you, because those demons gon' plead. The devil gon' plead to bring tribulation on you, whether you're a believer or not. Due to that, the devil knows how to present her case before the Most High. So when you do these things, like anytime you go against the plans and the condone actions of the Most High, you gonna bring witchcraft. His condone action is that a woman lose her virginity to her husband and she submissively stays with him her whole entire life, unless for whatever his reason is, he chooses to get rid of her. Now, if he's not a believing man, and that's not for you to decide, that's for the Most High to know. And you came in as a virgin, you never did anything, you were submissive to him, and he just went crazy or something and got rid of you, you could remarry. But when you, okay, I gotta get a little graphic. This ain't for kids anyway. When you do stuff like you jagging a dude, you putting your mouth on the dude, all of that's gonna bring a negative energy over. It is. Now you can get rid of it through prayer and being submissive to your husband. But if you not submissive, that energy is gonna be over you. This is one of the reasons why you see a lot of guys, like when they break away from these high body count women with all this DNA in them, and I heard somebody else say it, and you wonder why they act masculine like that, is because the DNA is mixing with other DNA. And it's in their neurological system, it's in them, period. So you think, oh man, she a baddie. But she a baddie. Okay, let me tell y'all something. Christian Rock is not ugly at all. She's not. Even with the tooth missing, she wasn't like an ugly girl. But I don't know what it was about her. I don't know what happened with her. But something ain't right. The difference is Blueface got his own issue, so you can't see. But if Blueface was a dude that was like a good dude and he got with her and then he broke away from him, you'll see him starting to, he getting what he got because of who he is. But if any other dude, like any other average Joe dude, you would see that when he broke away from a woman like that, you'll see him starting to come up through the ranks. Come up through the ranks. Some guys, like, it works different for men. Like, a man doesn't keep a woman's DNA, but his dealings with women can affect his mental psyche. This is why you see people, sometimes they become socially awkward because they was relying on people that were rejecting them to build them up socially. This is how you see sometimes kids that come from good families, but they still socially awkward because they was leaning on people that they shouldn't have been leaning on. This is what I'm talking about. See, you gotta watch out who you in cahoots with, because like the Bible say, he said, where 2 or 3 gather in my name, there I am in the midst of them. So if you around other believers who righteous and real about theirs, you're gonna be feeling the presence and experiencing God. That's how I be knowing, man, these people ain't who they say they is. If I experience God by myself more than I do with a group of people that say they so saved, this and that, I know somebody lying. Because I know how this works. And with a high body count, and you was getting a little too freaky with guys, it's like you gonna have to break that off of you. And don't lie about it. It's going to be even worse. Because that's double rebellion. Remember, rebellion is as the sin of witchcraft. That's double rebellion. You was doing it, but you lied about it. Double rebellion. Just like, this is why I say, she physically cheats, you can't stay with her, because all that negativity is going to be in your household. It's going to be right in your house. Well, I'm staying for the kids. You ain't going to even benefit the kids, because the devil's going to have a thunderstorm of chaos in your house. Oh, I'm going to stay for the kids. Yeah, okay. And y'all going to end up fighting or something, because she broke y'all union. So when you get with a woman with a high body count, she had to confess. Remember, if you confess your sins, he's faithful enough to forgive your sins and to cleanse you from all unrighteousness. People don't know what this means. Sometimes it had to be public. That's why the Catholics be doing that. You publicly confess that you were a 304 with your husband right there, and you admit what you was doing, and give him the opportunity to either stay with you or leave. But when you try to hide it, I ain't that kind of girl, but you was doing everything, but you saying you ain't that kind of girl. You bringing all of that on him too. You gotta confess that and release it. Yeah, I got down. Y'all from the Freaknik era, but you trying to pretend like you was one of the classy ones. You gonna cause that witchcraft. And guys be wondering why these women won't submit, because they ain't never confessed and released all that sexual sin. You can't expect them to submit. They can't even bond with you. You constantly in competition with every dude they done mess with in her head. So, man, I've been making a lot of videos. I ain't really got nothing done, y'all. You know what I'm saying? This is going to be my last one before the live later on tonight. When they have all of that in their life, especially if they sneaking, they lying, that's double. You're the man of the house. Even if you're not married to her, you still the leader, because men rule over women. Therefore, and that's God, that's not me, that's the Bible. You still the leader. So if she's lying to you, that's a form of unsubmissiveness. No, I ain't doing nothing, you insecure. Unsubmissiveness. She bringing chaos. You gonna have financial problems, man. If you ain't no rich celebrity, you ain't gonna see that money come together. That's why people be making hundreds of thousands and don't be having hundreds of thousands. That's one of the reasons. The woman be doing mischievous things, and that's in that household. Lying about who the daddy is. That's double, I'm telling you, man, that's double rebellion. High body counts, but you said it was low. Double rebellion. That dude ain't gonna get nowhere with you because you lied too much. You need to confess that stuff and let it go. If you wasn't a virgin when he met you, you shouldn't still be telling him you were a virgin. You need to be honest and let it go. If he leaves, it won't be as bad for you because you confessed it and you let it go. If you wasn't no virgin, stop saying you was. If your body count ain't 5, it's 15, stop saying it's 5. Because you bringing trouble, I'm telling you. But anyway, I'm gone. We'll see y'all tonight. Be looking for the live. Turn your notification on. Be there this time.